Our final video is going to address group dynamics because presenting as a team is very different than presenting alone. Now, presenting as a team should really be viewed as an asset.
Yes, it requires additional planning and coordination that you otherwise would not have to deal with if you were presenting alone, but you have the opportunity to bring more energy and knowledge to the table.
Now, the first thing we will touch on are transitions.
We're not saying that you need to do your typical, "Thanks, Abby. Now I'm going to talk about X." What you need to be aware of is that when one member section ends and yours begins, and vice versa.
There needs to be a logical flow from one member section to another. There should never be an abrupt change. Really, what helps with transitions is stepping forward slightly when it's your turn to speak, gesturing slightly, or something indicating, hey, I'm going to speak now.
Now, building off of transitions, it's important to talk about how your team is going to deal with the clicker. There are two ways you can successfully click from slide to slide. The first is to have one person be in charge of the clicker for the entire presentation. Now, the important thing to note with this method is that the person doing the clicking must be extremely familiar with when transitions happen.
There's nothing more disrupting than having to say, "Oh no, wait, Sarah, I wasn't ready. Go back a slide." The second method is to hand off the clicker.
This method is most effective when each person talks for a decent amount of time. If each team member is only talking for 40 seconds and you switch off every slide, passing off the clicker may be distracting to your audience.
Now, it's not only important for the person speaking to make eye contact with the audience and seem engaged, but it's also important that all the team members in the background seem engaged as well.
What that means is that team members who aren't presenting should be scanning the audience as well. You should be nodding along as the presenter makes a key point.
What you should not do is aimlessly stare at the floor or ceiling, or cross your arms or slouch in the background. Stay engaged so that your audience can stay focused on the presenter and not you in the background.
And last but not least, always, always, always have a backup version of your presentation on a flash drive. It also never hurts to have a couple members have a backup version as well.